he is counting the amount of bullets coming out of a gun for accuracy. And the second they go over the allotted amount of bullets for that type of gun, he has something to say about it. You think you're just watching a movie. He's silently fact-checking. Come on. 47 bullets and a Glock. This isn't real. Really, Dad? The bullets is what made it not real? Not the zombies they were shooting? And why is it so awkward when you're watching a movie with your parents and a sex scene comes on? I am a grown adult, and it is still awkward. And my dad makes it even worse because he gets visibly uncomfortable. He starts shifting around in his seat. He's sweating, mumbling things under his breath, like, great, now they're gonna do it. Speaking of people doing it, I have a story. When I was younger, in my 20s, I shared an apartment with my friend Vanessa, and her room faced the apartment building across the way. Well, there was a couple in that building that they liked to do the sex. With the windows open and the blinds open, like that was their jam. So anytime they would start going at it, she would call me on the phone in my room and be like, they're doing it again, hurry up, get over here. And I'd be like, ew, and then I go running over there. But by the time I get there, they already started closing the blinds and the windows. I'm like, oh man, missed it again. And not like I was gonna sit there and watch like a creeper, but it is kind of a sight to be seen. Like, are you guys trying to tell me that if you were walking down the street in your neighborhood and you saw your neighbors going at it in the front window, you wouldn't give it a look? You wouldn't be just minding your own business like, you went to a lap. It's kind of like a car accident on the highway. You don't want to see a car accident happen. But if one is there, you're gonna assess the situation. Same thing, you see your neighbors going at it in the window, you just gotta assess the situation. Ah, we got a fender bender. Bend her all the way over. Living in a studio apartment when you're married, it's very difficult. But there is one good thing about it. I will say this, one good thing. We could only fit a smaller size bed in the apartment, so my husband had no choice but to cuddle me at night, which I love, but he hates because he says I'm the hottest person alive. And to that I say thank you so much. My husband says I'm like a furnace. Any other furnaces in the building tonight? Yeah. He'll get in the bed and be like, seriously, babe, you don't feel yourself? We like to sleep with the bedroom at sub-zero temperatures. Yeah. But I like all the blankets on, so I'm nice and cozy with my face a little bit cool. He likes no blankets on, just skin to air contact. Psychopath. I have to negotiate cuddle time with my husband. Like, he'll get in the bed and I try to cuddle him and he'll be like, babe, come on, it's hot. Seriously, babe, it's hot. I can't sleep if I'm hot, come on. And I'll be like, just give me 2 minutes of cuddling. He'll be like, okay, fine. Siri, set a timer for 2 minutes. And if he even tries to pull away before that buzzer goes off, I'm like, nice try, 30-second penalty. I got a tip for all the furnaces out there. This is a tip. This is what I do. I go to bed first, and I pretend like I'm asleep like an angel. Then I wait for him to get in the bed, get nice and comfortable. This is the trick right here. You gotta wait for his breathing to slow down. Right when it gets nice and slow, that's when you just spider leg him up. Welcome to Tarantula's web. Try it. If my husband tries to tell me that it's too hot to cuddle, I'll be like, okay, can you rub my feet then? And I'm very grateful because anytime I ask my husband to rub my feet, he will do it. But it only lasts about 2 minutes, and then he gives up. And then I have to tap my foot to let him know he's not done yet. Hello? Boo-boo. It's not even time for your first 15-minute break. Yellow. And then he starts rubbing my feet again for maybe another 3 minutes. And then he just taps out. And this is how my husband tells me that he is done rubbing my feet. He goes like this. He gets the most aggressive hand cramp. Cancel all my plans this week. When I do finally get my husband to cuddle me at night, he likes to whisper sweet nothings. It's really cute. He'll say things like, I just want you to get off me. It's so romantic. Living in a studio apartment when you're married is difficult because you have no personal space. It's like every time I turn around, my husband's there. I turn around, he's right here. Turn around, he's right there. Like, whoa, weren't you just here? How'd you do that? Every time I turn around, he's there. It reminds me of a song I know called Total Eclipse of the Heart. You guys remember that song? Well, I felt like it was time for a remake, so I wrote some new lyrics. You want to hear it?